Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Seas on fire. Fire into steam.
Association of land and sea, the world created in front of me.
Staying in touch with the rest of the world is no longer impossible, since they made it possible. Building a futuristic city in the desert is no longer impossible, since they made it possible. Discovering new planets able to host life is no longer impossible, since he made it possible. Deciphering the code of life is no longer impossible, since they made it possible. Setting up an accommodation company without any property, or a music platform without producing music, is no longer impossible, since they made it possible. Building a car able to open new roads and possibilities is no longer impossible, since we made it possible. Lamborghini introduces Urus. The super sport utility vehicle is no longer impossible, since we made it possible.
AMG, driving performance.
History set our precedent, and today Rolls-Royce answers its call to action. For today's visionaries, adventurers, and explorers, for those who believe in the supremacy of liberty, we have written another chapter in the extraordinary story of our mark. Our answer to the call of history is the Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
The architecture of luxury is Rolls-Royce's proprietary all-aluminium space frame architecture, designed by Rolls-Royce engineers that will underpin every future Rolls-Royce.
This car is luxury in its purest form, Rolls-Royce luxury, blended with perfect practicality and off-road capability.
We began with a simple principle: to bring the famed Rolls-Royce magic carpet ride to all other terrains possible. Our challenge was to combine the maximum luxury comfort for the on-road together with the off-road capability like we have today. Well, in Cullinan we implemented the first time an all-wheel drive. You really can feel, hey, come on, that's completely a new Rolls-Royce. This is really an all-wheel drive behavior, which is completely unique in the Rolls-Royce history.
It is a limousine positioned higher on the road. You have your command sense of driving experience. You have your luxury that you would associate to this beautifully crafted cabin space. Cullinan, like every Rolls-Royce that leaves the Goodwood plant, is ultimately bespokeable. The cabin, for the first time in the SUV market space, we actually have a cabin that's hermetically sealed, acoustically sealed from the utility space, the boot. That's very important for us, that space is the magic carpet sanctuary space. That's the first time in the industry that anybody's ever done that. And in terms of practicality, beyond the champagne cooler for the individual seats, we have the folding bench option as well, which means that those seats will fold to achieve a very practical flat load floor. If you're in London as an antiques dealer, maybe sliding your Rembrandt in or your latest Banksy, or if you're coming back from an overseas adventure and bringing something with you, we know that our luxury patrons will want to use that space. We have the lift gate and the tailgate, and in that area we have the viewing suite, the effortless deployment of seats that allow you to maybe take in that moment in front of you, whether it's a savannah stretching out in front of you, or maybe something as simple as your child's sports day. The recreation module can be tailored for that luxury lifestyle moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm incredibly proud to present to you and to the world our magnificent new Rolls-Royce Cullinan, the Rolls-Royce of SUVs. Thank you for joining us, and goodbye from the home of Rolls-Royce here in Goodwood.
Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.